Good morning, Ramon. Good morning, team. We're only one day away from baseball. Can you believe it? Oh, I got it on from my fantasy draft. One moment. We're live. That's all I know.
Did you charge your notes?
Yeah, it came up with the YouTube commercial. Whoops.
You
I'm
weren't
in. We're
cheating
live.
on your fantasy draft.
Well,
Did you?
I had some audio going. I can't remember why. All right. Yeah. So what's going on, Ramon?
Who'd you get? Who's your team?
I don't know if I have my team here with
All right. Well, you
me.
got to know who are the stars. Who's your best players?
Who's my best player? Here, you want me to? I can. If you give me a second, I'll just pull it up. How about that?
I'm worried, Mindy. If you don't even know who your best players are, I'm thinking you might have went off the board.
Well, it was one of those
Um,
things. You have like
were you?
25 rounds of picks, so it
Well,
takes.
yeah. Were you drafting 12th and 13th?
No, I was eighth. Eighth.
Okay. We're ready. I don't know. We could just throw out the notes and go right to baseball if you want. There's 15 games
All right,
tomorrow.
here. I'll give you like a little bit of. I got Gosman, Sandoval, Nolan, Framber Valdez.
Opening
Hell,
day pitcher.
huh?
An opening day pitcher
Yeah,
right
I got
there.
a lot of opening day pitchers there.
Okay. Oh.
As for my batters, I don't know. I got
Uh-oh.
yeah, it's just going to be if they can perform or not, right? But I got what the big dumper from Seattle as my catcher, Max Muncy second base, Pete Alonso at first, Escobar at third, Swanson at shortstop, Bryant, Nimmo, Judge. Those are those are the highlights. So
All
there you go.
right. Well, look, I mean, hey, it's not,
It was
it's
so long. Like we didn't get over till like midnight. And I'm, used to going to bed earlier, so, I was getting frustrated at the end.
you got Max Muncy at second base, and the Dodgers have him at third base right
I
now.
know, right? It's one of those like they'll keep him there until he gets what 20 games, and then
Ooh.
then I have to move him around.
Okay, is that how it? Okay.
That's how it works on the CBS Sports line.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to the morning steam with the Midwest Premier Fantasy Baseball Manager, Mindy Hahne.
Gotcha.
I'm Ramon Scott. Welcome. Maybe a short show here, Mindy. 10 NBA games, 3 NHL. We could, I don't know, we could do tomorrow's baseball. Here's the exciting thing about it. The tradition is back. I mean, tomorrow's baseball card is, you think about opening day. It's opening day. They're all day games pretty much. Yeah, there's the 4 night games, but it's about opening day tomorrow. 15 game. Take a look if you want. The odds are out and they're beautiful, and we're ready to go. But we do have a big slate of basketball and a little bit of hockey here today to tide us over. But I
Right.
did a lot of work and research yesterday and the day before on baseball. I'm ready to go, but I'm not going to be able to help myself to continue to look at it tonight. Of course, get a card ready is going to be fun as well. I'll probably be raring to go, but gotta
Good.
wait.
I'm counting on you, Ramon. I'm
I
counting on
gotta
you.
wait to talk
Oh,
to you.
true.
I can't put the picks in. I don't put my picks in until I talk to you, and can't wait to see what we do tomorrow on the show. Yeah, I know that you might need a jump start a little bit. I don't know, but we got to make picks. So I
That's
know
right.
you'll be taking a look as deep as you can before the first appearances by all the pitchers come in, and we see how everything's going. But pretty excited about that. And I'm ready for Saturday's March Madness games certainly.
Right.
But we can wait for that as well. So we got a little, we got the basketball. Hello everyone. Hello, Team Steam in the chat. Good to see you. Got a couple dozen here already. We'll take a look at what's going on with everyone and see how everyone did last night and talk to everyone. Let's take a look. And we got first up was Ron with his coffee ready to go. Blake is here. Brent is here. Uh, Mindy, Brent was wondering who the other old lady is, and anybody. It's tough because I refer to it once or twice a show, the old ladies, and they think it's me, and it kind of is me because I'm part of. I've made myself part of Mindy's team. Let's just
Right.
face it. But who is, while we have a slower day, tell us about two old ladies. I know we're on Tony's channel, but I mean, she's part of our, Tiffany is part of our team, even more so because of her relationship with you. And who is the other half of two old ladies that bend stuff?
Well, that would be my sister, Tiffany Mance. So she's also, you've seen her name called out, by Ramon in the morning. So she's another handicapper here on the site. And again, our family has been, ones that have done sports betting for quite some time, since about I was 8 years old with my dad. That's just kind of how it went. He used to come to us to, help him make decisions. I don't know if that's good parenting or not, but that's just the way it was. So from a long time, we were interested in sports, and that's just kind of how it went along. And then we came to, the COVID time where both of us were kind of off, work, really couldn't do much. So we're like, hey, let's go ahead and start, a YouTube channel because we kind of wanted to get more women into sports. We wanted to help new people along the way because not everyone is the $100 better out there. I think sometimes the $10 betters get pushed by the wayside. It's one of those that we initially didn't really want to use our real names. Just because there is a little bit of a difference, as we all know, between men and women in the industry. And so we kind of tried to come up with something that was, I don't know, good and creative. I'm like an accounting person. I'm very pretty narrow focused. But that's what we kind of came up with. We wanted it to hopefully be catchy at some point. I don't know if it's done that or not, but we've done pretty well on our YouTube channel. And then of course we, got the hookup here with Tony's picks, and it's been pretty great. So we're excited to keep it going.
I'll say it's been great with Tony, and
Yeah.
we'll keep going through another baseball season. Look, these are
And Luna Lover is from the Two Old Ladies That Bet
oh
site.
great. Hi, Luna. Hello to everybody. Lucky, Tyrone, Fernando, Matt, Dart is here as well. Brent, Matt. I saw Matt. I saw Curtis
Yeah, the
ready to
Rockies.
go.
There you have just as much of a chance to win it all this year than the Dodgers right now. Same
I guess
record.
so. I mean, everybody's 0-0. So Corday also here today.
Yes, I still find it amusing. Is that you? I just
Yeah.
do.
Well, I can vouch for Dart. Uh, okay, let's head on over to Tony's picks and see what happened yesterday with the handicapper. I'll tell you what, Minnie, the crew is just absolutely smashing over at Tony's picks right now. Let's take a look at the premium picks site. Let's take a look at the Who's Hot leaderboards because it goes so deep. That's the thing. Yeah, here it is. I'm on top of yesterday with a 9-3 record, plus 512. But hey, you know what? You're only as good as your last pick. I lost my last two plays last night. I was nine
Let's
and
just
one.
not make it a streak,
I'm
Ramon,
mad.
right?
I'm mad. I'm mad. Okay. Tony hates when I'm mad when after a winning day. But lost the last two picks. What happened? The uh, some of those teams flopped me yesterday. Winnipeg failed me there late. But no, just with all kidding aside, pretty happy 9-3. But look at how deep the handicapper leaderboard runs here with the crew, especially our new cappers. Ralph, he was 4-0. There's Daniel 3-0. Rafi
A lot of
3-0. There's
zero.
Tiffany. There's Mindy. A combined 12-6. Throw me in there. You got 21-9. That's pretty good. Nick 4-1. Tim won his only two plays. Tony T 3-1. Hollywood. Let me show you this. Hollywood Sam just 1-0 yesterday, but look at the
I
handicapper leaderboard
know.
here over the last 7 days. Hollywood Sam's 25-4.
Yeah, that's not bad, is it?
Okay, I mean, and most of it, a
Wouldn't
lot of
everyone
NHL.
love to just put up a 25-4? It's
Yeah,
amazing.
A lot of NHL in there. Tiffany up there, also up 2 dimes. I'm up there up 1,300. Mindy, you're up 1,100. Look at that. There it is. There's two
Ramon,
old ladies.
Mindy.
Tiffany, Ramon, Mindy, Morning Steam, right there over the last 7 days. That's 7 days. Basically 5,000 units between the four of us. The morning steam is you guys in the chat with us, so it's all of us. But those are sharp numbers. Nick has been hot as well, right there. Ralph coming in 70%er right now. Just look how deep. That's the 7 day leaderboard, 11 handicappers deep, and for the last month. Right now, myself, but Nick Vartini is even hotter, really, just because the units don't say so. But that percentage is just wild, and it's not a. It's still 70 plays, so that's pretty good. And the handicapper leaderboard runs deep for the last 30 days as well. So head on over to Tony'sPicks.com and use the promo code TonyT at checkout. Save 20% off all of our premium pick packages. Take a look there. There's Sam. There's Tiffany. Mindy. Well, what can we say? We're going to be here. We're going to have a bunch of plays. It's not a heavy card. Tomorrow we'll really get into it with the baseball. But what are you going to plan on doing with this 10-game basketball, 3 hockey?
Well, I have one play in the National Hockey League, so I put that down as my $15 guaranteed best bet of the day. And then I have a 3-pack in the NBA that's ready to go. So I think I've won my last, I don't know, 7-ish NBA games. So
Whoa.
yeah, so pretty excited with how that's going. Ready to hopefully keep the winning streak alive.
And yeah, I'm having a little bit of a streak as well. It's in hockey.
Yeah.
No doubt. Talk about Sam and the work he's doing, but I'll just bring up this NHL here. Let's see for the last. Let's see for the last week. So you see right there, I'm right there. So Sam 20-4 in the last 7 days, and I'm 18-4.
Yeah, that's
in the
right. Because
last
he was like
7 days.
24-4. So those were almost all hockey.
Yeah, all hockey. Well, believe me, I'm looking. Here's the
Right.
thing. I mean, we can all learn from it, right? Just because you don't buy the premium picks, when I see a hot capper on any of these sites, really, I go in and see who they're playing, what teams are getting it done, what picks are winning. We know you can look down the list and see the winners and losers. Who are professional handicappers getting on? So that's kind of what I tend to look at. And there's Tiffany, also strong percentage. There's our morning steam team, 16-11 over the last 7 days. We say 7, but it's really 6 with our team there. And I'm up almost 2 dimes in the last 30 days in the NHL. There's Tiffany as well, and Hollywood Sam and Mindy as well. So, all right, don't forget, that's our website, Tony'sPicks.com, with our premium picks. You can save 20% off all of our premium picks. Hey, if you're doing as well as our cappers, then by all means, let's keep cranking it out. Let's get the winners here on the show, the free winners, the complimentary winners. But if you just need a little bit of help, head on over to Tony'sPicks.com, pick up a short-term package, maybe even a long-term package. Get ready for Saturday's action, Monday's championship, and of course, Major League Baseball. It's going to be awesome to get started tomorrow.
So where's your favorite place you've gone to for opening day?
Well,
you've had lots of opening day events, right?
No, actually, yeah, no, I have not gone. That's a great point. No, I have not been someone who's seen opening day in multiple places. But I can tell you a story if you got a moment. I know it's a slow card. Everyone wants to get started, but deal with me here a little bit. So when they opened up Petco Park, Mindy, they had, I was reared in that old San Diego, Qualcomm Stadium, as you might know it, or it was Jack Murphy Stadium, San Diego Stadium, a bunch of names. They built Petco Park, and as the son of a single mom would always take me to Qualcomm and go to the games. And, as a kid, it was me and mom, and she'd be drinking beer in the aisle. I remember one game the Padres were losing to the Pirates, and she's pretty much smashed and sitting on the middle of the aisle drinking beer, telling people don't leave. The Padres trail the Pirates 8-1 in the ninth inning. And I'm like, oh my God, don't leave. They're going to come back. Well, sure enough, they come back and beat the Pirates 10-9 or something like that. But so mom wanted to go to Petco Park for the opening day, but she was sick at the time. She was not going to be around much longer, so she wasn't going to make it to Petco Park. And well, she passed away just about 2 months before Petco Park opened. Well, she wanted to go to Petco Park. So what happened is I went.
We
That was
both went to Petco Park.
my favorite opening day, Mindy, was at Petco Park. The Padres took on the San Francisco Giants, and it was a great game. Barry Bonds hit a home run, but the game went extra innings, and Padres ended up winning it 2-1 on opening day at Petco Park, and so it was pretty emotional,
Right.
especially at the beginning of the game, with all the pomp and circumstance and, just thinking about my mom and wanting to be there. So, that to me stands out. And so the uh, big thing was, though, she wanted to go to Petco Park. So what did I do? Well, I had a little vial of ashes, and when everyone had exited the stadium, I went down to the right field corner where one of her favorite players, uh, Tony Gwynn, would hang out,
Oh yeah.
right? And
Right.
well, I sprinkled her ashes right there at Petco Park. So she's there.
There for eternity,
She's
Ramon.
somewhere there in the uh, in the right field in the dirt, if you will. So I hope
I
that's
love that.
okay.
That's such a good story.
Hope
Because
I I hope
yeah,
everybody's okay with me telling that little story. But let me see here. This is pretty crude because I can't bring it up real big, but I got a bunch of photos. I know this is going to be a little bit awkward, but just to prove it, okay.
we're awkward. It's
Well,
okay.
these are some Facebook photos, but of me, of course. Look at up there, the third one, where you see the
Oh
man in
yes,
the
I
white
see.
jacket
Right,
with the
right.
foul pole right there, uh, leaning over the rail. That's opening day at Petco Park, and me sprinkling my mom's ashes on the field.
That
So
is awesome.
there it
And
is.
you in the World Poker
No,
Tournament.
let's not look at the other. Let's get rid of that. I was trying to
There's
show.
Ramon as a
I
mobster.
couldn't pick the picture was so small. Because that's the biggest I could show it. Does everybody like that? Thanks a
Uh,
lot, you guys, for putting up with me on opening day, and I'll think about my mom every opening day because of
that's
things
right.
like that.
That's awesome.
Hello, okay. Darren is here today. Doubles, hey, Doubles is here. Dart's ready for some hockey totals. Man, these hockey totals. I like the hockey totals. There, I'm sorry, there's only 3 games. TJ's ready to go.
Right.
These guys are already putting their picks in. Uh, got also right here European basketball action as we get ready to I did see some steam on those
So
games.
right.
Maybe I can share it before the games get going in the Discord. Head on over to our Discord today. There's a little bit more conversation in there, and I'll share the link. And maybe we can get, since it's kind of a light day, maybe some Euro basketball action here in about 5 hours. I'll put the Discord link up. Please join us if you'd like to have some more conversation over in the Discord. Okay, I posted the link there.
We're in with the link.
All right. Any more? Okay. Oh, thanks, TJ. It was a long time ago. Obviously, Petco Park's been open for a lot of years. 2004 now, I think it was back then when it opened. But thanks a lot. And yes, our friends in Nashville. We know we got several, couple regulars there from Nashville. We're thinking about you guys. All right. Lucky's already. We're supposed to be drinking
Ready to
tomorrow.
go. It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
Supposed to be drinking tomorrow. Mindy, have you planned your first Royals visit yet?
No, not yet. Because it's one of those that it's kind of hard to, get to with us, doing the show and such. So usually when I go is right around the All-Star break, because we have a little bit of lull here at Tony's Picks, and so I usually don't ever make it to like July-ish, but it's one of those that say if they play the Red Sox, something like that. My brother's a huge Red Sox fan, so like to go then as well. So we'll see. I can always, just go to my aunt's house and do the show in the morning there, right? I
Okay.
mean, yeah. So no, I'm probably looking at July, but maybe I'll make it before that.
All right, let's get rolling. Looks like everybody's ready to go here and get the show started. Like I said, we don't have much to go with here. We got the 10 games. Let's get started with the NBA, the Bucks and the Pacers. Uh, Mindy, we got some lopsided games still here.
Yeah,
Take a
right.
look.
Why?
Yeah, I know. We'll find a way. Bucks 11.5, total 238.5.
So yeah, I mean these two teams, they're kind of headed in different directions. Bucks winning 4 out of their last 5 now. Pacers losing 4 out of their last 5 here. I'm just going to go ahead and take a look at the total. I'm going to go under. Basically, if I kind of just take a look at combined average here over the last couple, they've each been about 236 ish. So I'm going to go under the total here. 5-1 in the Pacers' last 6 games as well. Taking the under.
All right, Mindy on the under here, Pacers and the Bucks. Yeah, well, look at the total. I mean, geez, 238.5 for these two teams. I mean, it does feel a little uncomfortable. Certainly, I'm going to agree with you here, Mindy. I don't see how the Pacers can do anything against the Bucks to warrant getting there to 238. I know the Bucks. I mean, yes, I guess they could absolutely drub them, but I'm not so sure. It looks to me like I don't see any really true steam on this game as far as just a gradual rise in the total, and it must be all I would think on the Bucks side. I mean, they're the double-digit favorite here. I don't even like them maybe to get the money here necessarily. I mean, we saw Giannis need some time off. He's probable in this one. Holiday is supposed to be back. He's in there, but Middleton could be getting rest today. Joe Ingles, who's been red hot, he's going to get rest possibly today. Jay Crowder still out. Miles Leonard out. So some situation for uh, Milwaukee. Now we will see Dragic in there. The key, though, of course, is Halliburton. He's out. What is he going to come back and play? Usually with the Pacers, right? It's Halliburton in. We think maybe helps the scoring. Halliburton out seems like a big issue for everyone when he's out because they love this kid so much. So why can't we go under here? The betting to me, the market says over, and they're definitely pushing this up, but I just can't see it. I mean, this one should be low 230s, I would think. I'll take the under with you.
Curtis is on the under, right?
Okay, well, yeah,
Lock.
and I did see it over there with Thomas though, and we're going to work on possibly getting the chat stream on screen with us. I'm still working on that. Tony has it down. It looks like on
Right.
his show, but I might need to look at a tutorial or something. Lucky Power says take the Bucks. Doubles is going to the Cubs game. That's where you want to. That's where you want to go to opening day. I would think. If I better try to get there before, otherwise I'll be on the warning track mixed in.
All right, Ramon.
Fernando looking here. Milwaukee minus 6.5 or 7 for the first half. Oh, maybe. I don't know. I'm just wondering about what's my motivation if you're the Milwaukee Bucks right now. Is on Lopez. Darren's on Lopez to play strong here. The Bucks don't care, but they still seem to smash. Oh, it's a lock. I see Curtis Mann's got the lock on here. All right. Well, here's Brent. He's obviously got it. If he's going to trust,
Right.
he's going to like
Way
the over. See, I'd have a problem with that Pacers 123. That's what and 142. It's possible. Certainly, that's 265 points right there. Woo! TJ liking the under here as well. Demetrius looks like he'll take the points. And we've seen some of, we get a pretty good handle on the injuries. Not right now, right? We are seeing ins and outs late that we're not expecting of late. So, all right, there's a play. We're on a play already.
Right. Let's do it. Consensus play number 1.
Heat and Knickerbockers, the Knicks are 4.5. I'll fix the graphic there. Knicks are 4.5 and 223.
I'm going to go ahead and go over the total 6-2 in the Heat's last 8 overall. 9-1-1. Knicks last 11 here versus a team with a winning record. Both teams 1-2 over their last 3 here. I'm going to go over the total.
All right. Mindy going over here with the Heat and the Knicks. For the Heat, a team that kind of trends to the under. They've been going a bit over of late here. So, man, I don't know, though, against the Knicks in New York. I'm going to take the Knicks as my play for sure here. I was thinking premium possibly here with the Knicks. I'll pivot and go with the Knicks here. Want to say hello to Daniel Ferrer. He's here today. And hope I got that right. Danilo Ferrer likes Dallas. Trying to correct myself there. Hopefully I got it right. Danilo sounds right. Could be Ferrer, but I think it's Ferrer. And he's got Dallas here. Fernando's on the Knicks. TJ on the Knicks. Gerardo Knicks. Brent Knicks. We're all liking the Knicks. It's a consensus for us, Mindy, but you like the over, and I'll take the Knicks here in this one. Here's it looks like a lock here for Fernando. First quarter team total under. Which team? I would imagine, though, he's talking about the Knicks. No, I would imagine he's talking about the Heat because he likes the Knicks. That's the way I'm reading that. Pig Zombie says the Knicks. And Dart says, what about Jimmy Butler? We saw that, right, talking about those late injury updates. I mean, that was the one that kind of stunned yesterday when Butler was out. And I had Toronto as a premium yesterday. Mindy, they were favored by 3 early, and we saw how it went up higher with Butler out. Questionable today for Jimmy Butler. Jalen Brunson still questionable as well for the Knicks. So those are pretty equal. We'll see if one of those guys gets in the lineup. We're here now. Got to make that pick. And I'm on the Knickerbockers. Mindy's going to be on the under. Corday says Knicks first half and full game. Adrian on the Knicks here. All right. Next up, the Dallas Mavericks are going to be at Philadelphia. Philadelphia is only a 4-point favorite. This one's been going down. The move is on Dallas. We know that right now, both Harden and Embiid questionable. Harden has been tougher for him, I think, right now. We'll see if these guys can get in the lineup today. That number itself kind of indicates maybe that one of them will not play, I would think, at -4, because to me, Philadelphia would be a much bigger favorite with these guys confirmed in the lineup. So can we take advantage of a short line and hope that one or both of them get in? Or is this the spot, as Thomas Lewis says, for Dallas here?
Well, I mean, I kind of think it might be the spot here for Dallas. That's how I'm going to go here. I'm going to take the Mavs and the points, even though they are 1-2 over their last 3 games here. But the Mavs are playing a little bit better on the road here as of late, especially versus those that have winning records. So I'm going to go ahead and take the Mavs here on the points.
Okay, Mindy on the Mavericks. Woo, I can't do it. I don't know if I can do it. It's just hard right with the Mavericks. They're just, I mean, maybe they're, one of the worst home favorites around. They're getting the points here, but see if anybody else. Dallas to win here for Danilo. Dart thrower, I agree. Any team with Kyrie, right now, I don't like some of these guys. We're talking about. We got a game later talking about Phoenix. I'm giving KD a pass still, but any of these troublemaking guys that make it all about themselves, seems like those are the teams that are struggling. Now Dallas did have a great performance for pretty strong performance. So interesting, Kong. I'd like one of them in there certainly. Mavs in better form than the Sixers. Gosh, are they? I
God.
guess if you go with one game, I mean they crushed Indiana. Whoop de doo. But we're on a losing streak before that. Remember, just one game. Here's TJ on the Sixers, Brent on the Mavs, but Philly, yeah, Philly has the 3-game losing streak. So Sixers smashes. So we definitely have a mixed bag in the chat in this one. Terrell maybe wants to go over here with you, Mindy.
Or with you.
Well, we'll see.
Well, I was on the Mavs, so.
Yeah, no, I agree. I'm just thinking, I just don't know if I can pivot to the six, take a challenge with you without these guys in the lineup. Maybe it is the better option for me right now to do so. Right, here's Fernando says Embiid double double. We don't even know if he's in the game, but I get it. I mean, if he's in there, will he get a double double? Probably, but he still will be playing with an injury. So says Mavs are a nice car with a bad motor. Oh, yep. Corday Mavs struggling. He says. Brent says he likes the players for the Sixers in this game coming in. I want to wait and see. I just want a confirmation of one. Harden, like I said, it's been more trouble for Harden of late to get in the game. So hello to Clement as well. All right, Mindy, I'm going to be on the under with Dallas and Philadelphia. If those guys, we don't know who's in or who's out, I'll just take the under here as a free play. I want to see if I can get one of those guys in the game. I like Philly. Might have to wait. Even I might have to wait. I just sometimes we get good reads on these injuries. You see a little bit of an upgrade right now with these two guys. I would think Embiid in, Harden out would be
Yeah,
my. I don't know. We should be able to bet on whether
who's
guys
going
will
to be
play or
in?
not. All right. Let's take a look now at the Rockets and the Nets. The Nets a double-digit favorite here, -11. The total 229.
Oh, goodness. Another double digit favorite here with the Nets. Looks like some of the money maybe has gone to the Rockets a little bit from the opening numbers I saw here. Both teams, though, kind of been, struggling maybe a little bit. Rockets 0-3 now, Nets 1-2. But going to go ahead and take over this 229. 6-1, the Rockets last 7 to the over, 12-5, and the Nets last 17 to the over following a straight up loss. Going over the total.
All right, Mindy goes over the total here. It looks like sharps are coming in a little bit on the under in this one, but look 229 now.
From like
What do we
230.
know?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gone down a little bit certainly here. Even that line, I mean, it opened as high. I saw 11 and a halfs and 12s, and this move is to Houston. Not a ton of injury information out there, just a slight move to Houston. Now I'm going to take Houston in this one as my play with those double-digit points. I was saying that I'm going to be on the Nets more frequently. That's cost me a little bit here over the last couple of weeks.
I
Maybe
kind
they're
of
not
like the
quite
Nets, but
what
I
I
don't know.
thought. Well, again, I mean, they got rid of Kyrie, right? They got rid of those guys, so that's when I wanted to start playing them, but they haven't necessarily put it together. Thomas Lewis on the Rockets, TJ on the Rockets. It's a lock for Fernando here. Looks like Fernando is kind of maybe has stock in master locks.
It
Brent
always
has
reminds me of the
one.
Bo knows baseball, Bo knows football.
All right, Mindy on the over. I'm on the Rockets here. We'll see if we can get some plays going. We
All
need
right.
some plays for tonight. Maybe it'll just be a light night. Who knows? Clippers and Grizzlies. Grizzlies -4. Total dropping here 233.
Yeah, I think I can get the Grizzlies here with a win and cover. 6-1 against the spread in their last 7 there following that ATS loss. I'm going to go ahead and take Grizzlies at home. I like them today.
All right, Mindy on the Grizz -4.5 against the Clippers.
Blake knows the Grizzlies. There we go.
Well, that's our Tennessee correspondent.
Right.
And we're seeing the line here right now at 4. I'm seeing a little bit of movement, but nothing too sharp. Paul George, we know he's definitely out. And John Morant now probable for the Grizzlies
Getting
tonight. That's
closer.
going to be big news for everybody with John Morant in there tonight. Kawhi in the game. Norman Powell upgraded to questionable. Maybe Powell could get in the game. Clippers could certainly use him in this one. I'm going to be definitely on the under in this game. I'm on the under with the Clippers and the Grizzlies tonight. Let's see if we have a few more plays here from the chat. Thomas Lewis likes the Clippers. That's the way I was feeling it too. But Blake, our Tennessee correspondent, Grizzlies to cover. Here's Fernando on the Grizzlies. I want to say hello to Buddy Rowe Walker. He's
Buddy
talking about
Rowe.
the Laker game, but want to say hello to him. Maybe we can talk about the Lakers here. We will in a little bit, but and Zay
Yeah,
G's.
good. Like stay cheese. Zay cheese.
And it says, what about the over under? And I like the under in this game. I'm going to go under 233. I like the under in this one. These two teams definitely trend a little bit towards the under, and that's the way I'll look with this game. TJ with a pass. Fernando liking that under. Brent on the Clippers. Maybe with me here. Zages over. Zages. Clippers +4. Is that a lock, Mindy? I don't think it's quite a lock because if it was, it'd be a premium probably, I would think.
Right. ZG's has to decide if it's his lock or not.
Okay.
And let us know, right?
Well, again, Grizzlies 30-44 to the under this season. Clippers, a team that it's almost been night and day. They tend to go over on the road and under at home, but I'm going to look to go under here with them in this one.
Cool. I also like the under. Just saying.
Jazz and Spurs. The Jazz are a 6-point road favorite. Total 234.5.
I'm going to go ahead and try the Jazz here at -6 to cover this team. Both teams now 0-4 over their last 4. Jazz only scoring 111. Spurs really struggling, only scoring like 98 over their last 5. Jazz 5-0 in their last 5 road games here as well. I'll take them -6.
All right, I'll take them with you. Look, I don't want to lay 6. We're going to have to lay 6. I thought the line was moving the other. Yeah, well, no. In fact, showing a couple 5.5s out there at some books right now.
Sweet.
So we might be able to get in on a 5.5 in this one and take the Jazz. Tough to lay points on the road with these guys, but we are against the Spurs here at least. Spurs 28-44 against the spread as an underdog this season. Meanwhile, the Jazz 22-14 against the spread on the road. They have not been a good favorite at all, no doubt about it. But they are playing the Spurs here, and I'll take the Jazz with you. Lay 6, lay 5.5. whatever you guys want to do. Look, it looks like, on the certain these teams are monster overs, but I have a feeling the Spurs aren't going to be able to score enough points to get to 234.5 today. Gosh, I mean, they're combined 84 and 62 to the over this year. Jazz have gone over in 7 of their last 10, 24 and 12 to the over on the road, but I don't know today. I'll take the Jazz. Maybe I'm too confused on the total. So here's Thomas is on the Jazz. Pick zombies. Like yeah. I mean that's. I don't think I ever wanted the Spurs though in this one. Luis is here today. Good day to Luis. Fernando is on the Jazz. TJ's on the Jazz. A lot of Jazz support. Fernando says, never mind, it's up to 6. Are you just, Fernando, is it because you didn't want to lay 5.5 and now with the extra half a point where instead of winning you would tie, you're going to get off the game? Interesting. All right, Brent with a lean here. And yeah, never gonna consider the Spurs probably in this spot against the Jazz. Louise Bull. Oh, we'll get to that game.
I
Sorry
know
about
you're
that.
coming in early today on the Bulls and Lakers.
Well, because we took so long to get started, I guess. All right, look like Zombie's gonna be all over the Spurs in this one. Pistons and Thunder. The Thunder are favored by 11 and 11, 11, 231. Another big Thunder spot here, laying double digits.
Yeah, I mean, I like the Thunder definitely a little bit more at home than on the road here as of late, just with how their scoring tendencies have been so woeful on the road. But I'm going to go ahead and take the Pistons here anyway. I'll take them here plus the 11. They are 3-1 against the spread versus the Thunder. And again, the Thunder are the ones allowing points here. Pistons 7-2 against the spread in the last 9. I'm going to take Pistons and the points.
All right, Mindy on the Pistons here, plus 11. I want no part of it. I don't think I want the Pistons even at this price. I might lay it. I don't know. Thomas says he's on the under. And it might be it for what the chat. Yeah.
Right.
Oh, here's Kong's smash of the day. He likes Detroit first quarter in this one, plus 4.5. That's a pretty big. Is it really 4.5? That means it's a pretty big number. I'm going to go under in this one with Detroit and OKC.
Ramon on the under.
Yeah, put me down for under in this one. You got Detroit under in 7 of their last 10, 16 and 20 to the under on the road. OKC definitely tends to go over at home, but I don't know if the Pistons can get enough points here in this one to. I don't know if the Pistons can score enough points here to help this one. I'm gonna be on the under here. Yeah, join us in that Discord. I see you guys talking about it there. We got more information, people sharing a lot of props and things like that. All right, TJ on the under there with me, it looks like. All right.
Cool.
Lakers and Bull. Here's that Lakers game.
Oh, this is the one everyone's been waiting for.
Everybody's all excited all of a sudden. Lakers a 2-point road favorite. Total 225.
And here's what I'm going to do. Dodge it, right? I'm going to take the over 225. Lakers are putting up 115 here on the road. Bulls are scoring 118. The over is hit in 3 of the Bulls' last 4 games here versus the Lakers head-to-head. And 4-1 in the Lakers' last 5 here playing on a couple days rest. Going to try over that total 225.
All right. Mindy going with the over in this one, Lakers and the Bulls.
What you
Yeah,
got, Ramon?
I'm
Huh?
going to be on the Bulls, I think. Here's Pig Zombie says, let's go, Lakers. Fernando, Lakers money line. Thomas says Lakers. Doubles says Lakers, especially if LeBron plays. Well, I think looking at that spread with Lakers favored on the road, I think that means LeBron might get a chance to play. He's listed as questionable, but we saw him come off the bench, so I guess he could need some rest moving forward still if he's still nursing that injury. It was interesting when they started talking more in depth how, his first two doctors, right? This is what he said, surgery in the season. He says, let me go to a third doctor. Third doctor says,
Maybe.
fast rehab, put that electric stimulus on your leg every day, all day, and get back out there. That doesn't sound good. That doesn't sound right to me. So I think that LeBron is chancing fate here. But Lakers got to try to make the playoffs. So pray for LeBron doesn't get hurt again. I just don't think that he was truly probably ready to come back, but he did. I'm going to take the Bulls here in this one. Don't know why they did that with coming off maybe to limit his minutes, and so you put him in a bench rotation spot. Fernando here going with you. It looks like Mindy.
Cool.
Say, geez, he's looking for those locks. You guys take him over into the Discord.
Help
Get
him out.
locks. I'd say, if anything, my locks are my premium picks. We're never any locks, but I mean, those are just my best picks. My best picks are going to be over there at the website behind a paywall, quite frankly.
Right.
But we still, when Mindy and I and you guys in the chat agree, these are our premium picks. So, not a lot of comments here, it looks like, on that Bulls game, but here's Corday. Bulls on the money line. Corday is going to be on the money line on a line like this. So I want the Bulls. Okay, there's one for Darren. He wants the Bulls also. And Thomas will come in with the Bulls. All right. Cool. Hopefully, hey, want the Lakers to. I don't want them out of the playoffs, but Kings and Blazers. The Kings, 2 touchdown favorites here. Total 236.
Oh, goodness. I'm going to go ahead and try the under here. I'm just not so sure that, the Trailblazers can do much to help this total out here. The under is 4-1. The Kings last 5 Wednesday games, 12-5 in the Trailblazers last 17 Wednesday games, Ramon. Today's Wednesday. I'm going to go under the total.
Well, it almost wasn't Wednesday because when I started to produce the show, I thought it was Tuesday. Since we didn't have a show on Tuesday, I thought it was Tuesday.
I seriously did that this morning, Ramon. I'm like, what day is it? Is it Wednesday?
I think I had the date wrong on the. I'm trying to get used to the new day off, and might have the date wrong on one of our thumbnails. But
oh goodness,
don't know. All right. Let's take a look here. I think you're on the.
I went under. I don't think the Trailblazers can help the Kings get
this Blazers situation, right? This Blazers situation is really desperate, right? Not that bad. It's just an awful situation with Lillard now out for the season. Remember, I said on the show, well, I thought Lillard was going to be out for the season. And then the news came out, that Lillard was questionable for the next. I'm like, well, that doesn't make it. Sure enough, Lillard is shut down. And I mean, I'll take the Kings. 14 points is a lot. I'm going to just give it out here as a free play on the show. And I don't know. Hey, there's some excitement with Portland's young players. I think we all see what's going on there. Here's Fernando, maybe on the Blazers. Mario, hey Mario, how you doing? Solo says under. Buddy Rose says, I want to say hello to Buddy Rowe, by the way.
Buddy
Again,
Rowe.
I said it already, but I mean, I know new to our chat certainly.
Yeah.
Fernando on the under here with you. So I'm on the Kings. Mindy's on the under. Too bad we got some. Can I say it? There it is. Yeah, there it is. Talk about the young talent on the Blazers. There's the man right there. Sharp is one of the most exciting young players in the league, no doubt. Corday says 14 at home is disrespectful. It looks like the Blazers are just, throwing in the towel a little bit now, the way they've looked these last couple. So I'll go ahead and lay 14.
All
All
right.
right, we're not clicking here today, but I don't think it's your fault or mine. It's
It's a weird card.
these double digit, right? Okay, maybe we'll try this one.
All right.
Timberwolves and the Suns. Suns -5, total 235.5.
I'm gonna go ahead and try Timberwolves here, 4-0, scoring 120 over their last four. Suns 2-2, putting up 120 as well. Timberwolves, I just think they're kind of been on a roll, just doing what they need to do here to win. 7-2 and against the spread in their last 9 road games. I'm gonna take them here today, +5.
All right, and that total's gone up to 235.5. I like the total over. I loved it at 231.5. It looks like I've missed out here on the big move, so just going to give out the over here on the show. I'm not sure on the side. So big card, we got one play, huh?
2.
Two.
Bucks under and the Jazz -6.
Okay.
And I just kicked one of my dogs.
Oh
Whoops,
no!
Sorry, Whitney.
Don't say that on the air. They're gonna get
Yeah, right. I'll get the PETA out or something, right?
the authorities. So Dart throws.
Leading the Suns with KD back.
That's the way I kind of feel. Here's the thing about KD, right? How long is he going to be? How long before he's injured again? Um, sometimes when you're playing with trepidation, that's when you get hurt. But we know it's always got to be in the back of KD's mind. I mean, thinking back to his Achilles injury, now he's getting sprained ankles and all that. So here's Brent wanting to take the Timberwolves here. If anything, right, when KD went back, he came back and then plays half a game or whatever. So Thomas Lewis said he wants Minnesota. That's a look at the NBA. All right, 2 plays.
We got a couple plays out of it.
Baseball, come on. 3 hockey games tonight.
Now I got to.
Those are some big notes. Those are some big notes for such a small card.
Right.
All right, see if we can get on some of this hockey here. That's okay if we got a light card. Never force it.
That's right.
Fernando, a little parlay action there. All right. Let's get into the hockey here.
We're still hot. Still hot.
Yeah,
the team is hot.
This is why everybody's here, apparently.
Right.
Panthers and the Leafs. We got a 7 alert. Toronto minus $1.45. 7 under 15.
Well, the Panthers are 1-9 in their last 10 in Toronto, head to head. So I'm going to take the Maple Leafs here tonight. The home team's also 17-4 in the last 21. Panthers are losers of 4 in a row. I'm going to take the Maple Leafs.
I'll get on the Maple Leafs with you here. Why not? I mean, this is a $2 favorite in this spot in my mind. I think it's a good spot for Toronto here in this one. So Fernando's on the Leafs as well. I think it's great value here. That when I'm saying value, I'm talking my value now.
Right.
I'm talking about some line value. Mostly $1.45 across the board right now. Not much public big time on the over in this one. And I get it, but I'm not so sure. So I'm not saying where I'm going with a premium, but I don't know if this is a spot for a 7. Even with these teams, it seemed to always go over. Here's Corday, wants the Leafs on the puck line. Woo! Plus
Yeah.
$1.50. You know Corday is always about the big money, and I like it. I don't mind the puck line. I'm going to give out the money line. I'm with Dart Thrower here, most likely. Probably going to get some premium action here. Here's a puck line for Fernando. Buddy Yo says, how about Leafs team total over 3.5 tonight? Solo on the Leafs. Big Zombies taking it all one step further.
There's stink bad.
Okay. Dart Thrower with an exact score pick here. I don't want to sweat that much. Let's go 3-1.
I don't want to,
Nice.
no
I'll
sweat.
take 4-2. I will take 4-2. But yeah, these two teams, you always seems like these, when these two meet up, it's 6-2 was the meeting just last week. Toronto won that one in Florida. Toronto also won 5-4 at home. So both meetings so far this year have gone over. I'll go with Toronto. Mindy's on Toronto. We got to play.
All right.
The Isles taking on the Caps. Got to pick them here, it looks like. And a 5.5. So the other end of the spectrum here with this one.
All right. So this one's moved a little bit too. It's a pick now. Well, I guess that's about where it was, minus 110. I'm going to take the Capitals here. Islanders 1-5 in the last 6 head-to-head in Washington. 2-7 in their last 9 meetings overall here. Capitals have won the first 2 of this season series here. So I'm looking for them to get the sweep today. Taking the Capitals.
All right, Mindy, on the Caps at home, at a pick, might be the right spot. Looks very close. I think the line's right on. Maybe the home team can do it. Fernando wants the over 5.5. I want the over 5.5. Look, I know that when you think maybe this matchup kind of, looks like it might just get to 6. But it doesn't seem like these teams are overwhelmingly so under that this one would be, a 5 or 4 or 3-goal game.
Right.
I don't think in this one. Now, look, they just met a couple of weeks ago. Islanders lost that one at home 5-1. Meeting back in January 4-3. So, yeah, I know. I agree with you, Dart, and that's the way I often look at it. But I don't know with these. I'm not sure in this case. I'm going to be on the over here. This particular 5.5. Islanders still 19-16 to the over on the road. It's not like they throw up a 5.5 on every Islanders game, and they're still slightly trending to the over, and also 20-15 to the over as an underdog. Well, it's a pick 'em here. I don't think we can factor that in necessarily. So, all right.
We made it to the end, Ramon.
Now we're going to take a look, huh? With the Wild and the Avalanche. Okay. Yeah, we got a 1-hour show, it looks like, today because of the short card, but that's fine. We got to look at baseball. I'm going to look at baseball all day.
Ramon's looking at baseball all day. That's right.
Yeah. Wild and Avalanche here. The Avalanche minus $1.50. Wow, the total now 625. Pretty stiff move here to the under. Maybe I don't know if this one will get to 5.5, but maybe it will.
Interesting. I'm going to go ahead though and take the Avalanche here versus the Timberwolves. the Wild. Did you see what you put on screen? Timberwolves. The Wild are 0-4.
Did I?
But yeah, the Wild are 0-4 in the last 4 meetings in Colorado. 3-7 in the last 10 overall. I'm gonna try Avalanche here at home.
I obviously love the card today.
Right? Hey, it was
Well, the Timberwolves are out in the wild, aren't they? So Mindy will take the Avs though, minus $1.50. Might be a reasonable spot. for them, but hey, the Wild are definitely playing the part as well. I mentioned the total there at 625 and going down, and this one I do expect a low. I expect this one going under in this one with the Wild and the Avalanche.
Also like the under.
Yeah,
There you go.
Brent Cook says Av, easy play. Thomas is worried I might get a concussion. Big Zombie says he leads to the Timberwolves.
Right.
So he's on the Wild, that means. But, come on. These teams, Colorado's gone under in 7 of their last 10. They're 19-32 to the under as a favorite. Minnesota's been an under most of the season. 31-42 to the under. I'm going to take under 6 here. Let me make sure. Can we get? I'm going to just peek at the. It's all. Oh, there are some 5.5s out there now, and all the 6s are juiced to minus $1.25 for the most part. So I think the move's on the under, and I'm going to go under.
All right.
We got 3-packs. That's what we got.
We did 3-pack. That's what happens on days like today.
Yeah. Hope everyone had a nice time here watching the show. We'll be back with you tomorrow. We'll be back with you tomorrow. We're gonna have a show tomorrow. Let me tell you,
the best show. Don't miss out.
Here comes Mindy popping up those plays. Make sure you're heading over to Tony'sPicks.com. Check out our premium picks, which are our best picks here at Tony's Picks. Check out the handicapper leaderboards and see who's hot. Then click on the All Cappers tab. Find the handicapper of your choice. Click on their handicapper profile page and get signed up. You can get all of our records here, all documented, third-party documented. We just enter in the plays. There you see the little streak that I've been on. Lost 2 of my last 3, but before that, bunch of winners.
Gotta shape up, Ramon.
Yeah, a bunch of winners there for the last several days. But check out all of our cappers over at Tony's Picks. Like I said, everyone must be easy pickings. I can't sit here and gloat about how great a day I had when everybody else was undefeated.
I know. If you look at that, look how many zeros there are. That was crazy. How many went 4-0, 3-0, 2-0, 1-0? Pretty awesome.
Yeah. Bookmakers must be crying a little bit. And the volume's light though. So, and here is our Maple Leafs play. Dart Thrower says everyone plays baseball the first day and then they're done with it. Everybody's like done with baseball after that. They're like, forget it. And then we have a long summer. But stick with us at Tony'sPicks.com. We're going to produce winners this year in baseball. Keep you in action. Keep you in action all season long. You got to build that bank, because by the time we get out of the NBA playoffs, NHL playoffs, we grind in for those 2 months of summer. You got to build your bankroll and get ready for football. So that's what we do in baseball. You got, almost 15 games every day to choose from. So grab our premium picks over at Tony's Picks and use that promo code TonyT at checkout. That'll save you 20%. If you're hot, hey, take a look at my videos. It's already out, Mindy. I've got
what you got?
Picks today. Both of my plays, both the leaderboard video, since we had a short card, where am I going to go, right? Well, what can we do? Well, I've put both of my plays are coming to you in the American Hockey League tonight. So if you want a couple of extra plays, not a sport that we cover at Tony's Picks, but I've got plays in the NHL, the late games, in the AHL with my handicapper leaderboard update and my sponsor video. So, hey, maybe check those out.
More winners.
All right. Thanks a lot. We'll catch you tomorrow with more Morning Steam. Going to be an exciting show with baseball. We want all your picks, so everybody get ready. Thanks to everyone in the chat. Thanks for your support and viewership today. Did pretty good, even though it was a kind of a card. Yeah. All right.
Time for breakfast, Ramon.
Huh?
I said it's time for breakfast, Ramon.
Yeah, maybe I'll whip something up. All right. For Mindy Hahne, I'm Ramon Scott. Thank you for joining us.
Bye-bye.